So today I am bringing you a lovely all-standing Pilates routine that is going to work from top to toe. It's a non-stop flow, but of course you can take breaks whenever you need to. But yeah, let's get ready to go. Just very quickly, if we haven't met before, by the way, my name is Emma. I am registered blind, have a little bit of vision, but it does mean I've got a guide dog at the side. So you might find he pitter-patters in and out of the video. But it does mean also I try to audio describe my videos as much as possible so that people that are visually impaired and blind like myself can also easily follow along too. But anyway, let's get ready to go. So I just filmed a quick breathwork class and I was sitting back on my heels and my legs have gone completely numb at the bottom. So hopefully I get some feeling back in them in a minute, and they're really tingling now. But anyway, we're going to start standing and we are going to, I'll stay here for a moment facing you. We're going to have the feet about a fist distance apart, parallel. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down our back. Let the arms relax. Pull the abdominals in. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, nod your chin to the chest. Take a roll down for a moment for me, just warming up the back. So as you peel down through the spine, bone by bone, try not to send the hips back. Try to almost go up and over the legs. Only reaching to where you feel comfortable. Bend your knees if you need to. And then roll all the way up bone by bone until you're standing lovely and tall. Sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Take hold of your right wrist and bend over to the left. Come back up. Let the arms drop. We take a big roll down again. Rolling up and over the legs to the feet. Noticing how far you can reach down, and then we'll roll all the way up bone by bone. Really feel each part of the spine. Lift the arms up, take hold of the other wrist and bend up and over to the other side. We'll come back up. Then we're going to roll all the way down, letting the arms drop first. Rolling all the way down through the spine. Hold on to each elbow and just have a little swing from side to side here, just like a ragdoll. High arch. And then reach back down and roll all the way up. You're going to join me just as I need the mat. Stand tall. Okay, so I'm going to swivel around to the side. You want the length of the mat behind you. And we're still in this parallel position because we're going to be stepping back. So I want you to have the length of the mat. So really roll your hips under, find a nice parallel position through the feet. So, it's going back to the sun's just come back out. Roll the shoulders back and down. When you're ready, I want you to imagine there's an invisible chair behind you. So you're about to sit back onto it. So we're going to push our hips back, and as we do, we bring our hands into prayer. Hands come together. What I used to do is round my shoulders. So make sure you keep the chest lifted. You pull the shoulders back and down. From here, push into the legs, squeeze the glutes, and take your arms back behind you, pressing the palms back and feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. We go again, we sit back into this invisible chair, push the hips back for your squat. Hands come together, and then we stand up and we squeeze our arms back behind us. Keep doing that a few more times, taking it slow. So although this is a lovely flow, we don't want to rush it. Can you sit back a little more each time? My belly's grumbling. Maybe add a little balance. As you squeeze your arms back, can you rise up through the heels? Come back and sit down. Now I am going to add more to this. So if you feel you want to stay with any option, then do. Otherwise, we're going to sit back and I'm going to get you to hold it. We're going to squeeze our arms back behind us and just do little pulses back. Squeezing into those shoulder blades. Pressing the palms up to the ceiling without the shoulders rounding forward. Little pulses. Let's go another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms in front of you, like into a fist just in front of your chest. Keep sitting back into the hips. Punch across the body, twisting your upper body over to the right. Come back to center. Twist your upper body over to the left. Now we want to do this without the lower body moving. So we're going to sit back into our invisible chair as we reach across. Getting this lovely little rotation through the spine. Breathing wide and full into the rib cage, really feeling our legs. If you need to stand up and do this, stand nice and tall, then do. Otherwise, let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Squeeze back up, take the arms back. We're going to add a little bit more. So we come down into our squat, prayer hands, hands come together. We stand tall, squeeze our arms back behind us. On the next one, I may need to hold the wall slightly here. We're going to take our left leg back and drop the knee underneath the hip as the arms lift up by the side of the ears. We then step back to parallel, squeeze the arms back. On the next one, we come back to our squat. So squat is always in between. We come up, squeeze the arms back. On the next one, lift, take the other leg back behind us, lift the arms by the side of the ears. We step back to parallel, nice and tall, squeeze the arms back. Come back to our squat, prayer hands. We come up to stand, squeeze the arms back. Take the other leg back, dropping the knee. I need to hold on, dropping the knee underneath the hip, like a little backwards lunge. Come back up to standing, squeeze the arms back. Coming back into our squat. Lift, squeeze the arms back. Take the other leg back, drop it underneath. The knee may drop to the floor, it may not. If you can stay hovered, then do. Back to our squat. Stand tall, maybe you're doing your balance as well. We're going to do one more time on each side. And up, just keep flowing through. Hopefully I'm making some sort of sense. On the next one, come into a squat. Lift nice and tall, squeeze the arms back. This time, as the arms go up by the side of the ears, keep your right leg where it is, but cross your left leg behind you to the back corner, across the body, so it goes over to the right corner. We bend as we lift the arms up by the side of the ears into our little curtsy. We come back up to parallel standing. We squeeze the arms back into our squat. We come up, squeeze the arms back. We go to the other side. This time we take the left leg behind the right to the left back corner of the room. We bend into our curtsy as the arms come up by the side of the ears. We come back to standing, squeeze the arms back into our squat. Stand tall, squeeze. We take it back. Ooh, I need to hold the wall. And up. Squatting back. Always got our squats in between. Our little squeeze of the arms. Then we go for the leg option. Coming back. Squeeze. Back. So, a lot of you that maybe don't know that I am registered blind, my balance is not very good. Stay in your squat. Just pulse it out for me. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Pulse. Sitting back, 10, 9, 8, 7. Energy through the hands, 6 as they press together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. I hope that made some sense. Come round to swivel back towards the front again, so you can step your legs wide on the mat out to the side, to the front corners of the mat. So your legs are in this wider position. Now adjust them as you need. Some of you may need to take them wider. Some of you may need to have them closer in. So whatever feels best for you. We're going to bring our hands all the way up And place them either on the side of the head, the temples, behind the ears, or interlace them behind the head. Elbows are not too narrow, they're not too wide. Start to bend through the knees like you're gliding down a wall, sending your knees towards your little toes, and come back up. We're getting into the inner legs. Bend, and straighten. We're gonna add a little more. We're gonna bend. We're gonna take our right arm and we're gonna tap it down, like we're trying to tap down to the left leg, bending our upper body over to the side from the waist up. We come back to center, hands behind the head. We stand tall. We go again, we bend the knees. We take the other arm down to the side as we do a little side bend, like we're trying to reach to the floor. Hand back behind the side behind the head. We come up. Bend, reach down. Up and stand. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under. We reach down. We come up. Now, if you want to, you can carry on with that, or we're gonna bend through the knees, sending the knees towards our little toes, and we just keep reaching from right to left, hand behind the side, behind the head. We reach down to the side like we're picking something off of the floor, hand back behind the head, we reach to the other side, into our little side bends, reach, keep opening the knees. One more time each side. And reach. Stand tall. Let the arms drop. Sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Fold over the legs, reaching for the floor. And just take a moment to have a little stretch through those inner legs. Maybe taking them a little bit wider. Heel toe your feet all the way into that parallel, nice and narrow. Feel your hamstrings this time. Shifting the weight so it's equal through all parts of the feet. From there, roll all the way up bone by bone. Lift nice and tall and interlace your hands behind your back, pulling your shoulders away from the ears, pulling the arms back, finding this lift through the chest. Let the arms drop, take a big sweep of the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Press your arms down like you're pressing through that light resistance. Take one more final deep breath in. Exhale. And you are done. I hope you enjoyed it. You could definitely feel the legs working, and yeah, it brought some energy into the body as well. I'm going to leave another video on screen now, just so you can go over and do some nice stretches and some breath work. But other than that, subscribe if you haven't already. Click like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for another one. Take care. Bye.